Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nurpadila, and in this video I'm going to talking about writing email and making phone call in formal English from Module 10 English for Management, discuss problems and give opinions from Module 12 English for Management, business travel from Module 13 English for Management. Writing email and making a phone call in formal English. First, email. Email has generally been used as an informal means of communication. However, as it becomes increasingly popular in the job application process, it is important for a job seeker to use professional format and think through the content of the email before sending it to a prospective employer. The following rules can be useful when writing or responding to potential employers, co-workers, college, business member, and college staff or personnel. Rules of the road. Introduce yourself the same way you would in a cover letter. Treat your email as if you are writing a professional cover or thank you letter on paper. In the subject line, make it obvious why you are writing. Make sure you change the contact name and content according to the person or company to whom you are sending the message. If you are responding to an email, include the original message in the reply so the receiver can put your email into the correct context. Read your message carefully before you click the send button. The tone of an email can often be misinterpreted. Name your document. Don't just rely on email. Email can be lost. Follow-ups can often be done via the telephone or regular mail. Keep your email address simple and avoid unprofessional sounding names. 2. Phone calls. Making phone calls in English can seem tough, but it's actually easier than you think. If you're traveling abroad or working in a foreign company, you will need to be able to use English. Introduce yourself. English telephone conversation almost always start in the same way by introducing yourself to let people know who you are. Use polite questions with may and could. When you want to speak to a specific person, ask to speak to him or her with a polite question starting with may or could. Leaving a message. There are two ways to leave a message when someone is not available to speak. You can record a voicemail message or have someone write down a message. Example phone call for booking rooms in hotel. Receptionist: Hello, this is In-Out Hotel. Dila speaking. May I help you? Caller: Hello, I'm interested in booking a room for December 10th. Receptionist: I'm afraid we're totally booked for that weekend. Caller: Oh, okay. Well, what about the weekend after that? Receptionist: So, it's Friday 17th? Caller: Yes, Friday and Saturday. Receptionist: Would you like a room with twin beds or double bed? Caller: A double bed, please. Receptionist: Your room is $100 for one night. Now I will need your credit card information. The caller: My number card is 1234567 Name is Charles. Receptionist: Alright, your reservation has been made. We will see you in December. Thank you for calling in our hotel. Caller: Okay, thank you for your help. Discuss problems and giving opinions. As people work together to solve a problem, they have to deal with both the problem and the other members of the group. Task roles which deal with what the group is doing are clearly important. However, other important rules are related to how the members feel about working in the group. In order for a group to be effective, the members should enjoy working with each other. In a successful group discussion, all of the members should feel responsible for taking whatever role is necessary to keep the group interacting in a positive way. Here are some common group building rules. Encouraging. Group members encourage others by showing interest in their ideas and suggestions. They may ask questions or make comments such as good idea in response to other people's ideas. Gatekeeping. Gatekeepers help to keep the gate open in a discussion by making sure that everyone has a chance to speak. They may try to bring in quiet members or to control people who talk too much. Gatekeepers work to keep communication open. Harmonizing. Harmonizers try to keep everyone satisfied during a discussion by solving any disagreement or conflicts that occur. They may try to help a difficult situation by joking or suggesting a break. Compromising. Compromisers try to help the group find acceptable solution to a problem by finding areas of agreement. They may admit that they are wrong or offer to change their position in order to go along with the other members. Exchanging opinions in a discussion or meeting. In a group discussion, speakers use a wide variety of language functions such as giving opinions, making statements, agreeing, disagreeing, suggesting, persuading, and many others. Speakers may directly signal this language function through the use of certain phrases or expressions in English, or they may convey them indirectly without using any particular expressions. The expression lists in these sections are limited to some examples that are generally appropriate in professional situations. This list of expression is intended to be a reference source that you can add to giving an opinion and agreeing. Example: what do you think about Los Angeles? Have you ever been there? In my opinion, Los Angeles has delicious food and good fashion. Is the weather very hot in Los Angeles? You're right. When summer comes, it feels so hot. Business travel. Business travel is travel undertaken for work or business purpose. As opposed to other types of travel, such as for leisure purpose or regularly commuting between one's home and workplace. What is travel policy? A travel policy is essentially companies' rules and procedures that outline how their employees should approve, book, and expense travel for business purpose. Corporate travel policies are usually created by the finance manager and the travel manager, and typically outline things like if an employee can fly business class, how many weeks or business days in advance should they book their trips, or if there are certain precautions employees must take when traveling alone. Your company travel policy will be affected by how your company travels, who travels, and why they travel. The policy should also clearly list what purchases can be expensed and what can't. That way, your travelers don't unknowingly buy something that they won't get travel reimbursement for or add unnecessary expense to their corporate card. Business expense like entertainment expense, business meal, or registration fees for events. It is also important to insert your company hotel policy rules and lodging expense into your corporate travel policy in terms of hotel cost. Travel policies aren't just rules. They shouldn't cause frustration and eye rolls. Rather, travel policy can positively impact both travelers and business. Here's how. Benefit for travelers. First, flexibility and autonomy to book their own travel within guidelines. 2. Safety first. Travelers' whereabouts are tracked. 3. Reduce confusion and hassle with travel booking. Benefits for the company. First, reduce spikes in travel spend and gain control. 2. Reduce friction and frustration over expense and reimbursement. 3. Reduce total cost and on business travel and optimize your company's budget. 4. Increase fairness and foster a positive company culture. Common challenges with travel policies. Most likely, you don't want your travel policy to collect literal or virtual data. Unfortunately, too many of them do. Here are some common problems with travel policy documents. Travel policies are difficult to understand. No one reads them or remembers them. Travel policies are not enforced using technology. And I think that's enough for my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.